With the huge success of Terminator 2, everybody in Hollywood had their eyes on James Cameron. And before he would go and direct a couple more films that really put him on the radar more so than Terminator 1, 2, and Aliens, he of course was going to direct a Spider-Man film, and as it was recently revealed, he was going to include Venom. So if you don't know the story, a quick recap. In the 90s, James Cameron was set to direct a Spider-Man film, was actively working on it, and this was going to be a different Spider-Man film. It was going to be James Cameron changing things around, remixing the lore, character, and all that, and coming up with something different. The one big holdover from his ideas was the organic fluid, aka organic web fluid, that they kept for Raimi's. But he had some crazy ideas out there that ultimately never made it to the screen, obviously. We know that Leonardo DiCaprio was being sought to star in this, and this is what got them in that conversation to have Leo star in James Cameron's Titanic. And there were some rumors that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the running, not for Spider-Man. It sounds like Doc Ock possibly. But again, there's been so much time and so many things said and so many things lied about that it's all kind of just out there and been lost. One thing we heard was that he did intend to do something with Venom, we just didn't know what. Well, this has been confirmed in a recent museum and a post that talks about this, which is accompanied by this picture, with the caption that says, and I quote, "And then there's Spider-Man, the greatest movie I never made, because my vision of the project didn't get off the ground. Very little concept art was created for it, although I did draw a couple pieces myself. This is a sketch I did in Prismacolor on black paper to get myself in the mood for writing the script. I wanted to express the vertigo that the movie would induce when going up high rises with the fearless web crawler. I show him in an all-black suit here, anticipating that I wanted the Venom alien symbiote version of Spider-Man to show up somewhere in the story, either in the first film or the sequel. I always think ahead. James Cameron." End quote. Wow. Talk about James Cameron going out there, right? And again, I know a lot of people that follow this channel, and for some reason, a lot of people in general just hate James Cameron. I guess it's because, oh, he took down a bunch of MCU films with his record, or I don't like how he does this, or he doesn't make films that are for me. And that's fine, but can you at least just take a step back and admit that he's one of the greatest directors of all time and never bet against James Cameron? The dude has evolved blockbusters every time he makes a film, it seems. Like, he knows what he's doing. His Spider-Man, in my opinion, I think would have been another step in the evolution of comic book films that would have kickstarted a completely different revolution that was largely kickstarted by Blade after what happened with Batman and Robin. And it took a lot of time. I think Cameron would have been incredible with this film. And it bums me that we get a piece of info like this and we realize, man, what could have been.